Binondo, the beginning saga of Chinese story in the Philippines. Foundation. Binondo is an enclave in Manila primarily populated by ethnic Chinese living in the Philippines. According to Kasitan, the new site chosen was the village of Binondo, situated across the river from the walled city, and adjacent to the barrio of Tondo and Baybay. Acting with dispatch, the governor purchased the island of Binondo for the equivalent of $200 on the 28th of March, 1594. He gave it to the newly baptized Christians as a safe place to live and to practice their faith. This was meant to replace the Parian, where the unconverted Chinese resided. Binondo is referred to as the local Chinatown. Etymology. According to Davira, 2001, the word Binondoc or Minondoc denotes the hilly terrain of the area, as seen in the 1760 map of Manila by Jacob van Schley. Spanish officials forced the Chinese to convert into Catholicism, and if not they'd be executed. On October 3, 1603, the Sangley staged an insurrection against the Spaniards, as a reaction against the harsh treatment inflicted on them. In the aftermath, most of the 20,000 Chinese that composed the colony were killed. The birth of the mestizos. During the following century, this mission field grew, and so did develop the generation of Chinese mestizos, the children of Chinese and Filipino parents. Binondo was a community of predominantly mixed Indo, Chinese and mestizo populace. Some of the Sangleys married the local women, and produced the first generation of mestizo children in Binondo. The popular mestizos. Binondo was the world of San Lorenzo Ruiz, the first Filipino saint, and Mother Ignacia del Espiritu Santo, founder of the Congregation of the Religious of the Virgin. Pueblo. Binondo is the oldest Chinatown. According to Davira, the purchase and donation of the land of Antonio Velades and Sebastiana del Valle by Governor Das Marinas for the Chinese was the beginning of Binondo as mission field, and eventually, as a town. Binondo was then the Dominican doctrina referred to as Minondoc, Binondoc, or the Pueblo del Rosario, after the Dominican province of Santissimo Rosario, or its patroness Our Lady of the Most Holy Rosary. Although Binondo was an island, its ecclesiastical jurisdiction extended up to 13 barrios or sitios. Mary. Outlying barrios. Its outlying barrios were San Jacinto, San Jose, San Vicente, San Gabriel de Hala, and Uyue, Longos, Baybay, La Playa, San Nicolas Estacada, Santa Rosa, Santo Niño and Punta. Plaza Calderón de la Barca. Plaza Calderón de la Barca had its three notable landmarks, the Hotel de Oriente, Insular Building, and Binondo Church. It was also known more popularly as Plaza de Binondo, and sometime before its baptism with the Spanish playwright name, it was called as Plaza Carlos IV. After the Spanish monarch, Plaza Calderón was lined with shade tree, and prettily landscaped with fountains at either. Binondo Church. The Binondo Church was founded in 1596 and constructed under the supervision of the Dominicans, who not only run the parish, but have also been identified with the spiritual interest of the Chinese. The Chinese chose as their special advocate San Gabriel, harbinger of good news and of good fortune. They hoped and named after their church in the Archangel's honor. Davira, 2001, stated that masses were conducted in two languages, Chinese and Tagalog. Santo Cristo de Longos. According to Manila Gateway, 2013, the church is the home of the Santo Cristo de Longos, or the Crucified Christ. Baworan have that according to stories, the site was a former well, and according to Davira, 2001, there was a deaf-mute Chinese found an image of Christ in an old well in the barrio of Longos in Binondo. He miraculously regained his speech. Lorenzo Ruiz, according to Tijero, 1993. Lorenzo Ruiz was baptized few days after his birth in the parish church of San Gabriel of Binondo. Even as a child, he served in the church as an altar boy and later as an escribano. He learned his reading and writing in the parochial school that was established at the church. He married in the same church with his wife, raised 2 sons and a daughter. Binondo, destruction of its structure. The present granite structure was completed in 1852, with only the western facade and the octagonal bell tower surviving. In 1863, another earthquake leveled several churches and buildings in Manila and surrounding area. The bell tower of the Binondo church collapsed. When the Bye-Bye razed by fire, the church of Binondo was in turn damaged during the sack. After the occupation of Manila by the British troops, the church of Binondo, now under the name of Our Lady of the Holy Rosary, underwent extensive repair. Town government of Binondo. The Gobernadorcillo, according to De Vera, 2001, it was stated that the formal organization of the Chinese community of Manila followed the system adopted by the Spaniards from the Asian practice of having a headman, a Gobernadorcillo, or capitan, appointed to administer the community, and officially mediated between th. During the Spanish period, Binondo was the commercial capital for the ethnic Chinese, Chinese mestizos, and Spanish Filipinos. It became the urban center not only of Manila, but also of the entire country. In the Binondo, there is a lot of significant events have occurred. Brought to you by 1T3 Productions. The following sources have been used. Thank you for watching.